So the Raven had been requested, but it's 8 minutes long, so it might not upload fast enough for it to be, the whole one upload a day thing that people would like. So I'm going to read another one. I have no idea what one yet, but we'll figure that out. Again, it's from this lovely book. Folk Tales and Fables of the World. It's old. It's got a big ass spine. Look at it. Like bigger than my head. There you go. Yeah. I'll just open this. And look, we've gone to one. Let's go. I know there's a shorter one at the back. Nope, don't want that one. Let's do the Medicine Wolf. And there's a picture at the end, I think. Maybe. It's not marked. I'm going to assume it is the one. Alright, so the Medicine Wolf is a legend of the Blackfoot Indian tribe. So before the arrival of the white man, North America was populated by red Indian tribes, believed to be of Asiatic origin. They were mostly hunter-gatherers and they lived very close to nature. Sorry. Legends of the Blackfoot tribe were collected from oral sources at the end of the 19th century and, like many red Indian legends, they concern mystic relationships with animals. Cool. Alright, so this one's called the Medicine Wolf. At one time, the Blackfoot Indians were moving camp. They travelled in a slow-moving, straggling line, with warriors at the front and the rear. In the centre were the women, the children and the old folk, together with such possessions as they had, dragged along by horses or on dog carts. Suddenly, a band of Crow warriors, who had been lying in ambush, rushed out and attacked the centre of the line. Swiftly they killed and robbed and took the stronger young women to be their slaves. Before the Blackfoot braves could reach the scene of the struggle, the attackers were away and could not be overtaken. The Crow camp on the Yellowstone River was far, far from the scene of the ambush. It was many days of travel. Before the triumphant war party reached home with their exhausted prisoners. One of the Blackfoot captives was a young woman called Sits by the Door. She was forced to work as a drudge from dawn till dusk and beaten if she refused. At night, the brave who had captured her tied her feet together and put another rope around her waist. This one he gave to his wife. The wife was not an unkind woman and felt pity for the Blackfoot girl. Although their languages were different, she managed to speak a few words to the prisoner, and while her husband was out of camp, did her best to make life a little easier for the unfortunate slave. One day the wife told Sits by the Door that the braves were talking of killing her. "You must escape tonight," she said, "or you will never see another sunset. I will help you." That night the wife waited until her husband's breathing told her that he was asleep. She crept over to Sits by the Door and freed her from her bonds. She gave her a new pair of moccasins, a flint, and a small bag of pemmican, which was a sort of dried meat. "Travel as far as you can before morning," said the wife, "for when my husband and his friends find you gone, they will surely follow you, and if they find you, they will kill you." Scarcely needing such advice, Sits by the Door hurried from the tepee and half walked and half ran until the sun was well above the horizon, and she knew that the Crow braves would be astir. Creeping into the thickest part of the undergrowth, she lay shivering with fear and hoping that her efforts to walk on stony ground and leave no trail had succeeded. Fortune smiled upon the girl, for her captor and his friends searched and raged to and fro for several hours, but as they found no tracks, they gave up and went home and bothered with the affair no more. Before night, Sits by the Door journeyed towards the land of the Blackfoot. During the day, she hid and rested, for she still feared that the Crow braves might be searching for her. She shivered with the cold. Her moccasins wore out on the rough ground. She ate up all her pemmican, but worst of all, she saw that she was being trailed by a large wolf. Desperately, Sits by the Door tried to hurry her pace, but she was too weak and was only able to stumble along. Closer and closer padded the wolf, until one night he came and lay down at her side. Sits by the Door could scarcely breathe for terror, expecting at any moment to feel the wolf's sharp yellow teeth tearing at her throat. To her amazement, the wolf did not harm her, but lay close and kept her warm. In the morning she said to him, "I am faint for lack of food. If you cannot help me, I shall surely die before I reach my home." The wolf looked at her with his sharp eyes and trotted away. Quite quickly he returned and laid a freshly killed buffalo calf at her feet. Gratefully, Sits by the Door cooked some of the meat over a fire which she had made with the flint given to her by the Crow Woman. The food and the warmth revived the desperate girl, and soon she was strong enough to continue the long walk home. Now she travelled by daylight with the wolf trotting a few paces behind her. By night she slept with the wolf at her side. When she was hungry, Sits by the Door rested in the undergrowth while the wolf hunted. Then they both ate. At long last, Sits by the Door walked into the camp of Blackfoot Indians. How pleased they were to see her, and how amazed they were to see a huge wolf walking at her heels. The children would have driven it out of the camp with sticks and stones, but Sits by the Door stopped them. "He is my friend. He saved my life. There is powerful medicine between us," she said. As the Indians believed in medicine or magic between humans and animals, the wolf was accepted into the camp and no harm was done to him. For many months the wolf lived with Sits by the Door and fed in her lodge. However, Sits by the Door fell ill and the village dogs drove the wolf out of the camp. Every evening the wolf would come to a hill and look down at the lodge where Sits by the Door lay sick. Her friends went out and threw food to him. Every evening the wolf came, until Sits by the Door breathed her last. Then, although the girl's friends went on throwing out food for him, the wolf was seen no more. Oh wait, the picture. Can't get that one again. Oh crap, I've got to do this. Aha, there we go. There we go. Night.